Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajmain. Amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, today here we are going to have the proposal seminar with two contenders. Yeah. The first, it will be Rosita Padmasari, and then second one, Mustafa Mulyadi. I hope you're going to turn your camera on, Mustafa. Yeah. And how that we are going to start this proposal seminar? I'm gonna give a chance to Rosita Padmasari first, and then Mustafa Mulyadi will be the second. Okay. And each of you guys, you're going to explain your proposal 10 minutes minimum. Yeah. And then not minimum, I guess 10 minutes maximum. That's all you guys have. Yeah. And then after that one, we are going to have the Q&A. Okay. And then you have to remember all of the session that we have here. It is recorded. Yeah. So I hope you're going to prepare your best answer while answering all of the questions. Okay, Rosita Padmasari and Mustafa Mulyadi.
Sir, sorry,
What
I
is it?
want to change my device.
Okay, that's
Is it
okay.
okay, sir?
That's okay. You may use
Maybe
other device.
3 minutes, sir.
That's okay. That's okay because you're going to be the second. So the first contender,
Ah.
it will be Rosita Padmasari. And before we are going to start this proposal seminar, let's recite basmalah together. Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Best of luck in explaining your proposal, Rosita Padmasari. One more time, 10 minutes maximum. That's all that you have to uh, explain your proposal. Come on, time is yours, please.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sir, I'm sorry, sir, because my voice is have a trouble here. I'm getting sick, but I can do finishing my exam. So, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
The Honorable Dr. Muhammad Sofian Hadi PD. So let me introduce myself. My name is Rashida Padmasari, and my name is 201HH501296. So here I'm going to present my thesis proposal with the title Digital Application Learning Media in TEFL using ELSA on improving speaking skills of junior high school students. So for the chapter one here, I want to talk about the background of study, and the second one, problem of study, and third, object of the research, and last is hypothesis. Okay, the learning is a tool for communication. It is frequently used in social setting, and this is a practice in daily activities with the intention of sharing ideas, opinions with the others. So, learning media has a very important role in improving student achievements from the understanding of learning media in general as a tool for the teaching and the learning process. Without media, the communication cannot take place, and learning can function as a communication process at its best. So in this current era, technology is used in everyday life today from a variety of specific reasons, including the education industry needs to really adapt by changing teaching and learning. So here, I want to use the ELSA application for a learning media because what I know that Elsa give the feedback and scores for their speaking and for the problem of the study. Then that's much problem for the process of students. And there's from they cannot speak up lack of self-confidence and maybe because they are afraid of mispronouncing and monotone learning medias or using effective digital medias and maybe difficult of the students in pronouncing. So for the objective of the research is meant to this research has the purpose to experimentally prove whether or not ELSA as digital application and effective learning media to improve students' speaking skills. And then for the hypothesis here, it's about the ELSA digital application is or is effective or not to improve students speaking speaking skills in TEFL. So the next is chapter 2. It is about theoretical classes. For the application of science in technology in education is now regarded as being crucial to the transformation of education. So student needs digital training and quality learning practically anytime and anywhere. So the ELSA application is one of media that can spread media in 4.0 or 5.0. So ELSA application that is available in Android, it is built to help learners speak words, paraphrase, and the sentence. It is finished with a microphone symbol so that the student can immediately practice speaking is tough. They have listened to the audios. So the many language learners find it is difficult to express themselves in language. Speaking is a skill that should be mastered because it is the best approach to share ideas and express opinions with others. So speaking is means by which we can interact with the rest of the world's population and speaking serves to inform, entertain, inspire, and parent. So it is the researcher's duty in this study to give students possible preparation for speaking English in every situation. The teacher gives the student access to technology-based teaching tools to help them improve their speaking abilities. So the next, the last chapter here, chapter 3. For this study, I use quantitative method. For this study, I will give connected at SMPN 254 Jakarta. There were 36 pupils in a class. In for the eighth grade. And the collecting data, I use the questionnaire and testing. For the testing is that I have a pre-test and post-test. For the pre-test here, for the pre-test is referred to a test or application that is administered before learning here. I give them all of students tell about the application first and then I will give them material and I can tell them how to use this application for your material in your classroom. And the post test, and in this post test is the assessment or test that is administered after the teaching staff has provided the course material. So after the student already knows, I give the some to the student use this outside, use this application. And for analyzing the data, here has been obtained in order to answer the formulation of the problem and prove the hypothesis that has been complete research. This research using SPSS from the Windows version 25. The next is reference. I'm sorry, sir, because the reference is too much, so I can write in PowerPoint in just some the references. And okay, thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much. Rosita Padmasari, Ochi. Okay, based on your condition, it seems like it will be very difficult for you to answer my questions in a good way since you were not in a good conditions. So for today's proposal seminar here, I'm not going to give you any other kind of questions. I'll just try to give you some kind of suggestions. Okay, is that clear enough for you, Ochi? Okay, now let's try to go back to the first slide. Yeah, starting with your title, please. Okay, look at this one. You're mentioning detailed application as learning media in TEFL using ELSA on improving speaking skill of junior high school students.
Yes, sir.
To be honest, yeah, ELSA in our English department, it is not a new one because there are several of your senior already use ELSA for their apps that they use to conduct a research. And then, to be honest, the first sentence that you wrote over there, you can just shorten this title because digital application as a learning media in TEFL, and then you're talking about ELSA on it. Okay, so you just simply mention the use of ELSA application on improving speaking skill for junior high school student. That should be enough. Yeah, but since it is ELSA and then some of your senior already use ELSA, I guess you're going to find out different kind of applications. Yeah, the current one, the latest kind of applications that you can use to teach the student about their speaking skill. Yeah, because if it is ELSA, we already have 2 or 3 from your senior. And then I'm afraid that will be a similar kind of research. I hope you are going to find out several kind of new, the latest kind of applications that you can use to improve the student speaking skill. Okay, that will be my first suggestions. Okay, let's go with the next, please. Next slide. Okay, look at this one, the background of the study, problem of the study, objective of the research, and then hypothesis. When you mention the background of the study and then problem of the study, next one here, the objective of the study as well. You're mentioning study as a research, and then suddenly you try to use different kind of term. It will be more relevant if you use objective of the study instead of using research, even if it has similar kind of meaning. Okay, and then next slide, please. Okay, go back. Okay, when you mentioned about your background of this study, to be honest, I can barely find the most important one, the most important reasons why did you have to conduct this research. It seems like some kind of the regular kind of explanations, no specific numerical data, no result of the interview. So you have to put a basic reasoning first here. Why did you need to conduct this research? And not only mentioning, okay, they have lack of their speaking skill, no such kind of good learning media, learning model, but you're gonna mention also the numerical data, the fact, the previous preliminary research that you conducted based on your internship when you do the teaching practice, and then based on interviewing the students or interviewing the teacher. Okay, you're gonna put your background of this study in a strong one first, and then you're gonna find out what will be the most important one. Why that you really need to conduct this research. And then for the problem of this study, since we are going to switch, we are going to find out new apps. And not using Elsa anymore. I hope you're going to revise it. Try to find new kind of applications. Okay, and then for the objective of this study, it will be the same also. If you already revise your title, your new apps that you're going to use, so you're going to revise your objective of the study and then also the hypothesis. Okay, Ochi, next slide, please. Okay, and then look at this one, the chapter 2 theoretical basis. So you gotta mention what kind of the theories, all theories that you're going to need to support your research. And only mentioning some basic thing about speaking, some basic thing about how to teach speaking, but you're going to be more focused also. This research you're going to conduct, the research it will be for the senior high school students or it will be for the junior high school students, because talking about teaching English in a several kind of level, it will be different. Teaching it for the senior, it will be different when you're going to teach for the junior high school. Okay, Aji, and then the other theoretical basis, I hope you're going to explore more about the new apps that you're going to use. Okay, what kind of the apps, how to use it, and then it is relevant if you're going to use it for the participant of the research of yours. Okay, so that will be the requirement that you have to consider when you're going to choose some random apps to improve the student speaking skill. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, then this will be the chapter 3. On your chapter 3, you're mentioning about the method, the design that you're going to use. You're mentioning a pre-test, reverted test, okay, and then a post-test. If your chapter 3 consists only pre and then a post-test in gathering the data, I guess you need more. You need more instrument. You need more, what is it? Data collecting technique, I guess. Not only a test and then a post-test, but you need also to conduct, what is it? An observations, a documentations. And then also, what is it? The interview, the teacher or with the students. So you can have a valid kind of finding, yeah, not a biased kind of the finding. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, look at your reference here. To be honest, I'm really disappointed with the type of the reference that you use. Look at that one. The first reference, it's from Ariantini, and then Swastini, and then Adnyani. That's not a typical kind of a native speaker reference. Since your focus here, it will be a speaking skill, so it will be very relevant for you to find out the what is it? The most relevant theories that based on the native speaker one. Not from Jayantini, not from Aryani, not from Swastini, and also not from Aryantini, because it's strange. Yeah, we are not using this one, I guess. Yeah, and the next one you're mentioning about the Aratusa. What is it, Aratusa? I have no idea. This one is an Indonesian, or it is some name that you got from Australia or from UK or from US. Yeah, and the next one you're mentioning Purnomo, Purnama, Ismail, Noviandri, and Riari. I guess that's to we don't have to use this kind of reference. You're going to use Rita, you're going to use Presswell, you're going to use Brown, you're going to use Yule. Yeah, that will be the reference that we use as the student of English department. Not using Purnama, not using Ariati and the rest of it. Yeah, and look at that one. You're mentioning your Tirak 2003. When you try to choose a reference, you have to consider it will be, I guess, less than 5 years. That should be better. Yeah. So today, if now it's 2023, so it will be better for you if you can take some kind of reference from 2018 or 2019 till 2023. Okay, that's how that you have to pick or choose some reference to support your research. So we can still have the latest kind of theories, the new kind of perspective from some researcher that you use for the reference. And the next one, Rukajat. Yeah, it's really annoying, I guess. Who is Rukajat, to be honest? Yeah? I'm not mocking the author here, but I'm mocking how come a student from English department use this kind of reference. Okay, our research method, what we use for our English department, we are using Creswell. Okay, and the next one, you're mentioning Sugiono. Look at that one, Sugiono Raharjo. Oh my God. We are not using this type of the books or this type of publications for the reference. Okay, because all of the lists that you created here, I guess, it's strange. None of the reference that used by your lecturer, right? Your lecturer using some kind of good and then a quality kind of books, not all from this one. If you're from Bahasa department, I mean, if you take Bahasa Indonesia as your major, as your subject, maybe you can use all of these reference, but not if you were from this part. Okay, Ochi, all good, all clear? Next slide, please. Do you have anything to show us? No?
It is the last.
Okay, so this will be the last one. Okay, I hope after this one, you're going to come to my office and then we are going to talk more in detail based on your first chapter and then also second chapter and then the last chapter of your thesis proposal.
Yes.
Okay. And to be honest, it will be better for you before you're going to come and then do the consultations. How you going to revise your reference first, and then you are going to revise your title first. So we are going to have a new kind of apps and then new kind of reference, yeah, from the relevant theories that we are going to use in an English department kind of students, not from Bahasa Depan. Okay, Rosita Padmasari, is it clear enough for you or no? It's clear?
It's clear.
Okay, it's clear. Okay, guys, that's enough from me then. Do you have anything to say? No?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, guys, if no response at all, if you don't have to convey any of your opinion based on my suggestions, I guess that's enough for the proposal seminar of today. Yeah, and then I hope based on what we discussed today, you're going to consider that one for the revisions, and then you're going to have a full revisions based on your complete proposal.
Yes.
Okay, Rosita Padmasari, is that clear enough for you? Okay, guys, that's all for the proposal seminar of the day by Rosita Padmasari from class of 2018. Yeah, English Department, Faculty of Education, Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta, and then happy revisions. Yeah, hopefully we're going to see each other soon to revise your proposal. Okay, Ochi, that's all I guess, and you may close your presentation, please.
Okay, thank you for all attention. Let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you, Ochi, and then let's close the first sessions of this proposal seminar here. We're reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Thank you, Ochi, and then you may leave the meeting.